Hi everybody.
How's it going?
Hey, welcome to another Wine Down Wednesday. So we are going to continue our next video, by doing a little sample of the Soleil red wine.
Say that again.
Soleil.
That's not how we say it.
Yes, it is. That's French. I took 2 years of French in high school.
Do you want a French kiss me?
Not on camera.
With all the crackers in my teeth?
Oh. I'll give you a little kiss on the cheek though. Oh, there you go.
See, I got kisses.
Okay. So this is a French wine, obviously Soleil is a French. It means sun, wind, and something else. I can't remember. Oh my lord. There we go. Okay, so yeah, it's a red wine. So this is a blend of actually 2 different grapes. So I'm gonna have you go ahead and give us a little pour while I talk a little bit. And you'll notice this tiny little bottle that we have. This is one of our Scout samplers. So we do have different wines. Ooh, that's really dark and rich. We do have different wines you can get in these smaller ones. We've kind of moved away from the bottles, and now they do a lot more in cans. I think something with a bottle in it's a little bit, it's easier for them to put it in the cans rather than bottles, but still has the same great taste.
This is right up my alley. I'm going to tell you right now.
And I'm going to get into that for a minute because there's a backstory behind this. So so you can buy, we have samplers. There's a variety of different ones that are on our site right now, where you can try. They give you 4 cans, and each can is a different kind of wine. So if you don't want to commit fully to a full bottle of wine, that's a great way. And I think it's around $28 or $32 for the box. It's a great way for you to be able to try 4 different wines, maybe to introduce to Scout and Cellar, or if there's different ones that you want to kind of be introduced to and see if you like it. Well, I know
they have commitment.
Some people, I understand, like ordering wine that you've never tasted before is a big jump for some people.
No, I'm being facetious.
I know you are, but I'm saying that's not far-fetched for some people. So I'm just saying it's a great little thing. It's the samplers. I mean, if you don't
Grenache, the previous videos,
I'm gonna get. You let the secret you let the cat out of the bag. But if you have these little samplers, whether they come in the cans or the bottles, these are also great to travel with. If you're going to different places, give yourself a little bit of variety. You want to share it with different people, whatever it may be. They're great little fun size.
just don't drink and drive.
Bottles, yes, don't do that.
No.
So the Soleil is a mix of, where are my notes? Okay, 85% Grenache. So we also learned before, because we never had...
We've had a Grenache before.
We had Grenache before, but we had never heard of that before we started drinking Scout and Cellar.
What was the Grenache we had?
Well, we also had Grenache.
That was a Grenache from Spain?
Okay, so no, Grenache is French, Grenache is Spain, but it's the same grape. They just pronounce it differently.
So we had the one from Spain or France?
We tried both.
Oh.
We had different wines. We had the Oso Pardo, which is the one from Spain.
Yeah, I love that one.
So that was Grenache.
Oh, I love
and
that
this one we had another one that was a Grenache. I think it was the No Sex for Butterfly.
Yeah.
That was the one that was from France.
Well, this one has notes of dark chocolate.
We were both pleasantly surprised trying the Grenache or Grenache, whichever one.
Which we've never had before.
No, because it has such a bold, fruity flavor. It was just like, wow, I can't believe I've never heard of this before.
In all of my 35 years of life, I've never tasted anything like it before.
35 years of life, yeah.
I'm 35.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You're aging backwards. You got the, what's the name of that movie, The Curious Life of Benjamin Button? you're aging backwards.
I am. Well, here's the thing. If you got to look at like 50 is the new 40, 40 is the new 30.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Right?
Okay.
43 is the new 33.
Okay.
52 is the new 42.
So I'm 33.
You're 33 and I am 42.
I'll go with that.
I'm 42.
So this also is 15% Cabernet Sauvignon. So
Which
we're going to talk a little bit about...
I'm not a huge fan of that, but we do eat it. We drink it with steak.
I always thought that I wasn't a fan because I felt like cabs were too dry
we had
for
that with
me.
the steak the other night, didn't we?
We did, and now that I've been tasting different wines, I'm learning to love Cabernet.
You like filet mignon.
I just like really bold wine.
No, but you like that wine with a filet mignon.
I did like that.
That was really good.
Cab with a
really good steak.
A really good steak, yeah.
And those were really good the other night. Those steaks. Those were good cuts.
Oh yeah, nice and thick too, so they don't dry out in the middle when you're cooking them.
No gristle. It was great.
Okay, so sniff test. Tell me, what do you smell?
I smell dark chocolate and tobacco.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was like the cab that we had the other night, the bookbinder cab.
Tell me what you smell. Stick your face in there.
I smell like rich red fruits.
You don't smell that tobacco-y?
No, I don't get that here.
No, I just ate some of that cheddar.
Okay.
Is that cheddar?
I believe so, yeah. It's just like a white, sharp cheddar. So, okay, this one actually has notes of ripe strawberry, cherry, and mint. It doesn't say anything about like chocolate or like mocha or espresso.
Try the smoked Gouda.
Or tobacco. So I'm surprised that you're getting that smell in there.
I am getting that. But smoked Gouda, after all of these videos, I can tell you, the Boar's Head smoked Gouda, Boar's Head, I should be getting a commission from them. The Boar's Head smoked Gouda really brings out the flavor in almost every one of these wines. Above all the cheeses.
Yeah.
Now I just had a piece of that. Wow.
Well, I'm not tasting any kind of like smoky tobacco kind of taste. It really is just kind of like a sweeter from the like a berry.
No, I don't taste smoky tobacco.
Yeah.
I'm tasting fruity and berry now that I had the smoked Gouda.
Yeah.
Fruity and berry. But when I smelled it, I initially got that dark chocolate.
Okay.
Now I'm going to have a small piece of this dark chocolate.
Okay.
Because you have to do this.
Yeah, we have some dark chocolate and sea salt. Of course, that goes really great with like fruity red, rich, bold wine.
Right.
So this also says it pairs well with barbecue, pork, and duck. Okay.
Peppery in the mouth when you eat the dark chocolate.
Really?
Do it.
Well, okay, so the Grenache, Grenache, any of that family of grape, because of the fruity boldness, I always thought it paired really well with the dark chocolate.
Chew that up a little bit
So,
and take a deep drag.
Okay, while I'm chewing. 12.4% alcohol, 0.2 grams per liter of residual sugars, but again, even though it's low in sugar, you really get that.
Is it available?
Yes.
It is available.
Yeah, you can still
the
get this on
2018 is available?
It's still available on the
Gotta
website.
have some more of that chocolate.
You still get sweetness from the fruit flavors, and that's really one of the things we like to stress about the Scout and Cellar wines.
Mm-hmm.
Is that even though there's no added sugar like you're normally used to in the mass-produced wines that you get at your local store, the natural taste of the wine and the natural fruit flavors are enough to give you the sweetness that you're looking for.
Well, here's the deal. If you're fit, if you're into fitness, if you're into sports, running, yoga, keeping the weight off, and you like to drink wine, these are the wines you should be drinking. Because I can tell you right now, a lot of the store-bought wines, and I'm not going to bring them up by name because we'll probably get sued. But
yeah, don't do that.
a lot of the store-bought wines that you guys buy every day and you drink every day on a daily basis.
And we were guilty of it too.
We
had our
incessantly.
favorite wines that we would order and we would pick up from the store all the time.
Yeah.
And we thought they were fantastic. And then once we drank these wines, we were like, oh.
We had one over the holidays, I forget what it was, and we were like, what the heck? It was like one of our mainstay, our staples. Remember, I'm not going to say the name.
Right.
We had it, and you were like, wow, that's not good.
It's just once you drink these wines and you realize this is what wine is supposed to taste like, and then you go and you try to drink a mass-produced wine, you realize all the different stuff that they add to it.
How about they take all the garbage out? Okay,
Right.
You take all the garbage out, and you get wine.
Yeah.
You get real wine. The way it was made back in the 1800s, 1600s. This is how wine was made. It was organically made, it was clean crafted. I got a buddy here.
She desperately wants to get in.
She
to
just
get
wants,
to the
she
snacks.
wants food.
Yes.
I constantly feed her.
Okay, here we go. Soleil Ventamine. Sun, wind, and soul. That's what I forgot. The last one was soul.
Gotta have some soul with your...
So, this one is obviously described fruity and bold from the Mediterranean coast. It is primarily Grenache, which it gives you the ripe strawberry, cherry, baking spice tasting grape. And makes up of a lot of the greatest red blends in France.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also a hint of the Cabernet, because it's like 15%, that adds a touch of herb and mint to create a richer, bolder character.
Yeah.
Now, this I found really interesting about this wine. The grapes for this wine were hand harvested from vines that were planted more than 40 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, so this is old vine.
Okay. Full disclosure. I first opened the bottle and I got a vinegary smell. Now, don't get mad that I'm saying this.
I was a little worried.
Okay, I'm Italian. And I can tell you that most old world Italian wines have a vinegary, balsamic-y smell when you open them up.
But
they have a really good taste.
let them air out a little bit.
You let the bottle breathe.
Oh, yeah.
I let it breathe. And I can tell you straight up,
No vinegar at all.
2018, we're talking 4-year-old wine. It's a 4-year-old bottle of wine.
Yeah.
And this tastes excellent.
And the full-size bottle is also still available
Don't
on the
order some of
website. And I also wanted to point out too for this one, after harvest, the grapes were pumped into a stainless steel tank, fermented on non-GMO organic select yeast.
What does that mean?
Well, GMOs, genetically modified organisms.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people now, once you've learned about that, you want to steer clear, because why mess with nature? Honestly, you have there's a lot of great things that just grow naturally. So you want to kind of steer clear of those things that have been modified, because then you never know what other kind of things
So
are
you
kind of
think
affect
that a lot
and
of the
change.
mainstream wines have GMOs?
Well, who knows, because they eat a lot of animal byproducts.
Really?
They add a lot of sugars and chemicals and things to get the look and the taste that they want in those wines. Honestly, people you have to taste these wines and see the difference. You don't know until you try what wine is really supposed to taste like.
We're in the wine garden right now. We are thinking of a wine party at the end of this month. The last Saturday of this month, we are thinking about doing that. So put it on your calendars and think about it. If you live in the Florida area, maybe you're going to come down here and visit, you are welcome to come. If you comment, you contact us, you can contact us, both of us, through the channels.
Yep.
And we will gladly have you. You are welcome to come and eat cheese, olives, whatever the hell else I put out here.
We typically have a pretty good spread
We
at
have
our
a big
parties.
spread, and we have lots of wine and music.
And it's a great time.
It's a great time.
Get to meet a lot of great people.
A lot of great people, a lot of wine lovers.
Yes.
True wine lovers, people that really do. I mean, I'm honestly, the people that came to the last wine party, they were totally into this.
Well, quite frankly, here in Florida, you don't really have a lot of places. We do have some local vineyards and stuff like that, but the grapes just aren't the same as the ones that you find. We have growers, obviously this is a French wine, we have California, Oregon,
on
we
the Finger
have
Lakes.
South America, we have, well, I don't think any of those growers are clean crafted.
They are, but you have to go there. They don't sell them mainstream.
Well, they don't partner with Scout and Cellar, maybe.
Right, they don't. But
So.
we could get them. We can get some to do a test. It's okay.
Well, we hope you guys are having a great week.
Yep.
And definitely, if there's anything that you are searching through Scout and Cellar and you would like us to sample and kind of give you our take on those wines, comment on the video and let us know.
Yeah, comment, like, subscribe. And again, if you're in the area, at the end of February, let us know. We're going to do a party. We're trying to plan it now, like the last Saturday of February. So anybody else that's been here to our parties, think about it.
Oh, yeah.
And
Welcome back.
happy Wednesday. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.